Is the mixer not going? Is the mixer going, Kyoko? I'm having some weird ass issues. I don't know what's going on at the moment. I can't tell if the mixer is going. For once, Firefox is like breaking, and I usually don't have this issue. No mixer. Is YouTube fine? Chat, you're gonna have to let me know if YouTube is fine. It says mixer's on lock. Oh, okay, it's up now. Okay. It's good. Today's just been one of those weird ass days. I don't know if it's just because I didn't get sleep or if I somehow woke up at the wrong time or. Today's just been one of those weird ass days. I don't know. It's like I went to the movies and like I've kind of felt numb all day. In a sense of like every once in a while I get to the point, and I know it sounds weird, where it's like dreams feel more realistic than what's supposed to be real life. It's weird. I know it's something weird to say, but it happens every once in a while. Today was one of them days. I went and did an EX raid in Pokemon Go, and then I went and saw Maze Runner, and then I just came out, and it's like nothing felt like real. So I don't know. Like I like watching like what would be a movie on a big screen and stuff like that, and I don't know if it just messed with me or what. Because I always come out of the movies feeling weird. It's one of those things. Alright, so we are yet to actually complete to get the 100 supply drops, but we currently have 4 orders that we could complete fairly quickly to get the 100 supply drops. You think I'm high? No, I'm not high. I don't do anything like that. But like that feeling I get when I come out of a movie theater, like makes me want to buy VR that much more. If I can do like sit in my recliner and like put it on and it's like I'm in a movie theater. I know it's weird. It's weird, but I don't know. I might actually start saving up for VR. I saw Allie got one, so I might have to follow up. Am I doing Twitch? No. I was streaming at a lower bitrate yesterday, and it made the YouTube stream look like shit. I went back and watched it. So if I'm going to be able to stream on all 3, I probably have to get a dedicated streaming PC that's kind of beefier so it can process all that. But as of right now, I can't do that. So like maybe I'll just try to stream on Twitch or something every once in a while. I don't know. I do not know. But we're going to go to hard... Wait. Pistol, resistant. Okay, no, we can just do demolition. This is no big deal. We can do demolition. Will I ever play World War II Zombies? I've already played it. I'm not interested in World War II Zombies. Really, the only reason why I play Zombies when it came to like Treyarch, because I enjoy the story. Like I'm really invested into the storyline. That's why I played so much of that Zombies, but I don't really get into Sledgehammer, nor do I get into Infinity Ward Zombies. So. Hopefully we'll have Drifter in here when I do the 100 supply drop opening. Maybe. It's definitely want that to be a thing. Because I think he wanted to see if he can get him in the experience or something like that. And I'm hoping I get something good. Like I have all the guns in the game and whatnot. When I say I hope I get something good, I'm more or less referring to I'd like to get some of these older variants. Like I want the Snake PPSH variant. I'd like to get, you know, the Abar heroic or things of that nature. I've got a couple good looking heroics, but I'd rather get something else.
our supply lines
So.
at all costs. The front needs that ammunition. Explosive planted.
We are now on day 11 after sending off my scuff. Still no update on if they've sent it out. So, I guarantee I'll get an email maybe next week. I might have my scuff by the end of next week. That would be nice.
Explosive planted.
I mean, I'm using an Infinity right now, but I would so much rather have my Impact back. I've been playing with this Infinity for what? 15 days, and I'm still not used to it. I don't like the feeling. Just feels weird in my hands. Hopefully I'll get it back here soon, though. Dude, you're writhing on the ground like I just blew off your testicles. Like, we good, man. I'm only able to get 2 shots on anybody right now, and then they start popping me. I think, if anything, we might be versing a team of spawn trappers, and if that's the case, I'm backing out. I only have a finite time to get pistol kills, and I'm not going to sit here and try to get spawn trapped. Otherwise, I'll have to rebuy the contracts again. I'm not looking to do that. But yeah, if I got to get a melee order completed and 3 contracts, and then I will have the 100 I need to open, as per the video. You can't get out of your spawn? Yeah, this feels about right. I wouldn't be surprised if the enemy team is running. Like, they're trying to spawn trap and they're running requisition. I would not be surprised if that's the case as well. Why would requisition users go over to war? The whole point of them being, or using requisition is because they're looking to get free streaks in core. They're not going to go over to war because then they get no streaks.
Explosive planted.
Look out.
Primary battery.
No, you just saw me.
Enemy counterintelligence aircraft observed. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Yeah, I can't do anything, and I've got a finite amount of time. I'm pulling you, Kyoko. I've got a finite amount of time to get these contracts done, and I'm not looking to spend hours on end doing pistol kills. We can't get out of our spawn at the moment. Usually I line them up. If I can do something similar, I try to line them up. But I mean, like, so if it's like headshots, I'll do it in domination and then in any mode. Things of that nature. I'm gonna vote flag tower. I should be close enough to be able to get it. Instead of running across the map for 20 seconds, getting killed, and then rinse and repeat. I think my chair is not, the back is not up. I have no lumbar support at the moment. That's better. Boy.
Destroy the enemy supplies at all costs.
Boy. It's actually starting to heat up around where I live. So it feels damn near close to springtime. I think for like the next week it's supposed to be around 70 as the high. Now that I've stuck to almost a week of good eating, low calories, I might start trying to go out for walks / runs. I just don't know whether I should do it in the early morning. No, because there's cars driving everywhere. I need to do it in the afternoon. And Kyoko, you said drink protein before, and if so, how long before? I can't remember. I know it's been a while since I've asked this. That guy with that is camping in the corner. I am, though, getting tired of seeing forms of, like, mechs, clan tags. Like, I'm tired of playing foreigners. Why the fuck can you not match me with people who are close to me? And the only answer is that there's no 1-2 match close to me. It's the only thing I can think of. Because otherwise, it shouldn't have a problem finding people closer by to match me. Because Kyoko's in Missouri, I think. She's somewhere central U.S. I'm in South Carolina. Why the fuck are we playing in Mexico? That's even farther west, right? Makes no sense. Sometimes I wish my net Duma actually worked, because I would never allow this game to put me with anyone farther west than Texas, and even then I would refuse anything else. I mean, I know that they got that new router with Netgear, but isn't it like 350 bucks? What's up, Skullmod? Maybe it's Mexico. No, it's not. I think that when it comes to matchmaking algorithm, this game probably has the worst we've seen. Period. Because I mean, I don't remember playing Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW2, MW3, all the way Ghost. I don't remember getting matched with foreigners. And I am calling Mexico foreigners. I mean, if y'all remember, for the longest time, it felt like we were getting matched with Puerto Ricans. Even Drifter was looking at his Net Duma and it was showing Puerto Rico. Right? I don't know. Sometimes I just wish my Net Duma worked, because I would just block it. Block everything. I mean, and I'd imagine if you were in New York, getting connected with UK people would suck, but I don't know what would be if the end of the world, because I mean, you are kind of close. This guy's trying to track me with his resistance. If you live in California and are playing with people in England, shit be broke, mate. Right? There ain't no answer to that one. I've got to get tack knife kills too. That's the thing that's really gonna irk. I'm sad because I'm about out of my good G Fuel flavor. Well, not good, but not the bad one. I'm about out of cherry limeade, which is only gonna leave strawberry shortcake left. And my god, I don't like strawberry shortcake at all. I somewhat even categorize my distaste for it as I hate fucking strawberry shortcake. New York to UK is a lot further away than South Carolina to Mexico. Is it, though? Look it up right quick for me. Just before we get in any kind of argument, I just need to know. Because I know from South Carolina to Mexico is about 1,500 miles just for the East Coast. So I need to know what, like, New York City to the edge of England is. Mileage.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
You're almost out of vodka. Did Kyoko answer me? Is it best? You said to drink protein shit before you go running. Like, what's the time frame on that, Kyoko? Like 20 minutes before you go, 30 minutes before you go? Yeah, I know before, but I mean, I've never been able to run with shit in my stomach. Like, I can't even drink a certain amount of water before I try to go. Because it always just makes me feel nauseous. Ow. It makes me curious why people have Iraq in their clan tags, but I don't. It might be vets. That's what I say. Because if I'm playing against people in the Middle East, this shit is really fucked up. About 3,000 miles.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Recon airborne. Emergency aircraft inbound. Resupplying that rant. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
See, when you say U.S. to England, are you calculating New York City to England, or are you just asking how far is the U.S.?
Flat guns firing.
Just curious, like, how you're looking it up. Because it just looks closer on a map. I'm not sitting here to argue, it looks closer. I mean, from South Carolina to Puerto Rico is 1,500 miles. 1,400, 1,500. And that's why I got so irritated when I found out that at one point I was versing a lot of Puerto Ricans, because it just didn't make sense. 1,400 miles away, I'm getting matched with people. What games do I play just to relax and fun? Games I got on the Switch, but Fortnite's a good solid go-to that I've been... That's why I want to really get back into full force streaming Fortnite.
Destroy the enemy supplies at all costs.
Just because I truly enjoy
Demolish their
playing
ordnance
that.
and crush the enemy supply lines.
Anything good out of supply drops? No, because we haven't started opening them yet. See, you're going to London. London's dead. I'm not. Alright, I'm dropping this. I don't care anymore.
Paratroopers in the air.
I don't care anymore.
Recon aircraft ready for mission. Recon searching for targets. Firing battery 1. Target position confirmed. Recon searching for targets. We have tactical advantage. Keep firing. You fought well under pressure.
Feels like you're losing gunfights that you shouldn't be, because you are. Connection and like lobbies in this game are not consistent at all. Your best shot is to use strong weapons in hardcore, and if you shoot first, you're gonna win the gunfight first. But in core, it's like a flip of the coin. It really is. I love how Kyoko's K is small because like she's small in her clan tag. You know, this would make it much easier if the game gave me a supply drop. 30 minutes before? Okay. $35 kills in any mode. I need 4 more. But now I need to get kills with the tac knife. Really, I probably should do airborne. Put airborne on this bish. I'm glad you enjoyed, Elliot. Wait, no, I have to have resistance for the tack knife. Fuck a duck sideways. So what are we up to? What, 2 more? Yep. So complete this, and then... This is probably going to be the next quickest one, to be honest. I mean, we could do headshots. Ow. But y'all are here to watch me open a hundo. So that's what we're saving up for, is a hundo. I am finally out of, like, rare candies, too, in Pokemon Go. I had been saving up for months on end, not really using any of them, and expectation from Mewtwo. There was a point where I got up to 600 rare candies. I now have 70. The UK is a shithole. She still has a small K in her clan tag. Because she's tiny. Just got the variant called duck sauce for the PPSH. You sure it's not duck soup? Can you what, Juan? Oh, my eye itches all of a sudden. In fact, you know what? Nah, I'd rather get a new lobby. I'm seeing the same Mex clan tag is in here. I'll just get a new lobby. How long will the opening last? I don't know. When I did 200, I think it was like 40 minutes. So if I do 100, it should only take about 20 minutes, maybe. Maybe. Duck soup. What to say? Duck sauce. Sounds like what you put in the duck soup. Because you need that sauce, spouse. Bruh. Don't let Ellie hear that you said that. I mean, people like what they like. If you like shitty weather and cold, yeah, move to England. You're gonna love it. Whereas where I live, it's like, it's generally warm year-round. We have a couple cold months. But it's humid as fuck. So.
Explosive planted.
Just ran a full circle through their spawn and saw nobody. That's cool. Yeah, suck a duck. You got your appendix removed? How long till the hunter supply drops? It depends on if the game's gonna give me a resistance supply drop or if I'm gonna have to earn it via tack knife. If I get it via tack knife, it'll be a bit. If I just get given by, like, at the end of this game, well, then it'll be after this game, I guess. Because I'm about to complete another one right now. No. That was weird. I just started having, like, the weird thought of, like, this map felt like a remake for a second there as well.
Enemy care package observed.
I mean, I originally compared it to a DLC or Frost from Black Ops 2 DLC, but all of a sudden, I started thinking Yemen from Black Ops 2. Don't know why. That was a weird feeling. Just like, I literally, like, walking up these stairs. Hold on. I want to show you what I mean. I gotta get over there. I mean, it's nowhere near like Yemen. It was just weird. I guess it's just going up at that angle.
Explosive planted.
Can trap some heat in a jar and send you're freezing at the moment. Oh. See, like, this right here reminded me of Yemen, like when you're going up the back wall.
Enemy counter recon aircraft observed.
Just trippy.
Explosive defused.
Wait, what am I at now? Okay, that's been completed. I'm gonna get tag knife kills. Yeah, I mean, if you want me to trap some heat in a jar, I can fart in a jar and send it to you. I'm not saying that it'll be the best thing to smell when you open it up, but I mean, if people are willing to buy, you know, like used female underwear, why aren't people willing to buy, you know, JHub farts? Like we can bottle them up and make a killing. Have someone in your life you don't like, send them a fart. We'll call it a breath of fresh ass.
Care package descending. Protect the drop zone.
But I mean, if we wanted people to puke, we could always just send Kyoko's farts. Guaranteed to make your significant other have food poisoning. Like, I'm mindlessly playing at the moment. I'm hoping that at the end of this game, I'm getting a supply drop. This map's not good for going for tag knifing. I've been cutting back on my Taco Bell, thank you very much. Yeah, racist. Why is it you always know I'm coming up your ass? Phrasing. Like every time I get... Oh wow, dude, we got put back in the same lobby. Even though we backed out, it looks like we're back in the same lobby, right? Yeah, because the Iraq clan tags. Dead giveaway. What's up, Rachel?
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Yeah, that's what you don't realize. He was trying to be clever, farting into his own mic. But guess what? You just farted where your face is supposed to be.
Enemy counter recon aircraft observed.
Like you're legitimately gonna bend down and sniff your own ass. Like, why would you? Thanks for having there, Jackson. And then he shit himself. I mean, Jesus Christ. Chat is Tinder now. You love looking at the chat? Why? No, that'll be the title of Kyoko's bibliography.
Demolition.
Coming up his ass.
Demolish their ordnance and crush the enemy supply lines.
He just shot me through the windows of the car and it wouldn't even let me have a kill cam. Nothing fishy about that.
Explosive planted.
You're gonna mail us some poopery? I have candles in my room. Word of wisdom, never put citrus flavored candles in your bathroom, because if you take a shit and light it, it's not gonna smell like citrus. It's gonna smell like shitrus. Not good.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Explosive planted.
You know, trying to do knife only is not really the smartest thing when you're on fucking radar.
Recon airborne, searching for targets.
Yeah, they're talking to each other and everything. There's 3 of them that are playing together. There's no way this top 3 people are not playing together. Because they're tracking me. I kill one and they turn on me. Yeah. Problem is, like, I'm playing with somebody, but I can't communicate with them because they're so worried about not wanting people to hear their fucking voice. So I can't communicate.
Dropping Fritz X-bomb.
Citrus, yeah. Shitty citrus. Citrus. Yeah, because, you know, I'm shooting at... Oh, they're rocking requisition as well.
Aircraft in the air.
I just watched 50 people drop. Is the stream lagging or something? Like, is there something going on that is, like, dropping out viewership? Because I literally watched it go from 130 to 80. Yeah, it might be fine on Mixer, but if it's fine on YouTube, like, that's what matters. And these guys are playing like fucking... I can't even say like it's competitive because this game's not competitive. That'd be a joke to say. Thanks for having jet swap.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
I'm done with this shit. Bunch of you requisition using pussies.
Enemy bomber in the sky. Take
yep,
cover.
there's where I go fuck yourself. He kills on all the other assholes. Dude, tired of requisition. I'm only going to be able to do it for like another month with this requisition spam bullshit. It is the crutch perk. It is World War II's crutch perk for shit players. Tired of fucking seeing it. God damn it. Yeah, YouTube keeps saying there's errors. Alright, well, I might even have to stop streaming on Mixer if this keeps up. Because Restream's apparently not doing its job. So. Look, another Mix Clan tag. Alright, if it's lagging, stream's gonna go down for like, I'm just gonna drop Restream. Stream's gonna go down for like, maybe 10-20 seconds. I'll be back in a second. Should be back up. Restream's just been fucking my YouTube lately, so.
Demolition. Defend our supply lines at all costs. The front needs that ammunition. Explosive planted. Explosive planted.
From now on, I'm gonna vote no for every single survey I get, regardless of if I did well or did actually have fun. Until requisition is dealt with, I'm just gonna vote no. Every fucking thing. No, 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 no. Did not have fun. No fucking no. Sick and goddamn tired of seeing so many shit-ass players running a park and getting streets. People need to get their fucking head out of their ass and fix the...
Enemy counterintelligence aircraft observed. Good work. For the next advance.
You defend requisition at lower levels of play. No, anybody who's requisition in my eyes fucking sucks. I don't care. That is how it is.
Demolish their
That's how
ordnance and
I
cut
see
the
it.
enemy supply lines.
If you use requisition, you're a shit player. I don't care if it takes you essentially getting a V2 in fucking domination. You use requisition, you're a shit player, period. Hell, on Black Ops 1, second chance is not even unlocked on my account. I refused to use that bullshit that everybody else wanted to abuse. It is locked on my account. And I'm not gonna go back and fucking unlock it just to have a completionist type thing. Fuck that perk. Fuck everyone who uses it. I don't give a shit what gun you're using. I don't give a fuck if you're going knife only. Don't use goddamn requisition.
Explosive planted.
Oh man, it took 3.5 hours last night to piss me off about requisition, and it's already fucking doing it right now.
Recon airborne.
39 minutes was perfect timing.
Enemy has defused the explosive. Recon aircraft in your area. Recon airborne.
He legitimately just damn near killed me.
Flag battery in position. Clear the skies. Flag guns firing. Clearing the skies. Recon fight concluded. Recon airborne. Paratroopers on schedule. Ready the drop zone.
I'm a paratroopers. Let me know if the stream lags again. I've dumped restream and just gone straight to YouTube. I need to know if it drops frames.
Paratroopers descending. Explosive planted.
Why are there streaks in war? Because that's not the intended purpose. Just like it was a pain in the ass to get streaks and safeguard. They don't want them there. Seriously? The only piece of cover out here and he can shoot through it?
Surrender is not an option.
Man.
Demolition.
Also, I need to start holding onto my flak guns until they actually put up their bullshit. I feel like I wasted my flak gun earlier.
Explosive planted. Recon aircraft awaiting order.
Quad feed bitches.
Recon searching for targets.
They all came back. Yeah, that's gonna be an easy one. Should be an easy win now. So unless we let someone sneak up.
Enemy taking heavy casualties. Push through. Great work. They are in full retreat.
Number 100. All right. I need to let Drifter know that I'm ready to do a 100 supply drop opening. I think I have 100. 96. No. What am I missing? Oh, 100. All right, let's go to the headquarters. It's about that time. All right, I'm ready. Ready. We got the 100. Wow. There's snot everywhere. Let me find a rag right quick. I need to blow my nose. I shot Drifter a massive. If y'all want to get a hit stream and let him know I'm ready, you can. I don't know if he wants to be spammed or not, but. God damn it. Every time I do that, I end up blowing my gum out. If you'll feel like hearing a foghorn, there you go. I think she's volunteering, guys. The random guy just walked over and was like, "What's going on?" Kyoko, don't make me put this clip on Pornhub as well. Titled, Same Girl Gets Second Load. Alright. Drifter's on a rant about North Korea. Nice job on the Mewtwo. Thank you, Traps. I have 2 now. The one I caught today was an 89%, but has perfect attack stats. So, yes. So I'm golden. In fact, that's what I've been using in my Rayquaza raids, is just double Mewtwo. You just alerted him, does he know? I tweeted at him. Because he can hop up in my Discord if he's ready. Kyoko, if you want to drop yours, go for it. I'll watch it. What, is this supposed to be like a couple's shot right here? Thank you, Christopher. I still want to get above 90. It does make me sad. In fact, even though I think I might go to an IV calculator website just to see if there's a chance that it's exactly 90. Because I caught it at 2247. And I've got it maxed out right now at 3933. Oh, shit. That oh, shit really went... Oh, man. No, we're just waiting because Drifter said he wanted to be here for the 100 supply drop opening. And I have the 100 now and I want to do the video. Because I am going to, like, record this as well and put it up. So if y'all are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Kyoko is all about sucking my character's dick. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but she's like, what? Actually, this angle is hilarious. He is really talking about fucking North Korea.
And I don't think that I'm going to have to worry about North Korea coming over here to my YouTube channel to correct me.
Y'all gonna be able to hear him.
Probably, why can't we invade them? Why can't we nuke them? Well, number one is South Korea doesn't want that.
Why the fuck is he on a rant about the Koreas?
Hundreds of old Soviet artillery cannons pointed at Seoul. And I'm not talking about missiles or ballistic launchers.
How to get the DLC maps on Xbox? Yeah, wait until they're released. Thanks, Tribe Kid Perfect. They're not released until 30 days after PS4, so you might get them around March 1st.
Still shoot a couple miles. Gaming people coming. And their first response was to just detonate just send all of them flying. So if you attack North Korea, the city of Seoul, which is one of the biggest and
God damn it.
most
Come on, Drifter, stop yakking. You'll get at least one heroic based on Drifter's vid. That'd be nice. Y'all might be able to hear him in the background. I've got it really quiet.
The loss of life will be in the hundreds of thousands on the low end.
He's playing TDM, so like he needs to die one more time in this game.
Russia is a nuclear power. I got 2 headshots on that guy. India is a nuclear power. Pakistan is a nuclear power. There's a couple of proliferated nukes out there that we can't keep.
I mean, Kyoko's just sucking my dick on screen as like I'm trying to get a hold of Drifter.
If you nuke a country, you risk triggering automatic neutral.
If you nuke a country, we all die. Shut up about it. I just want to know the answer. Does he want to come or not?
Is potentially end of the world. To nuke North Korea could accidentally trigger the actual end of the world and human beings as we know. JHub's watching me. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know why JHub's watching me, but I hope he has a great time doing that. You'd have to get Pakistan on to develop nukes, but you'd have to get everybody on board with this. And of course, when you get that many people on board, North Korea's going to know it's coming and they're going to do something crazy. The way to solve North Korea's problem.
Damn it!
There's really 2 ways.
Don't join. Don't fucking join it. You bitch. He just joined a lobby. God damn it, Drifter. I'm sorry if this is boring for you guys. But I'm waiting for an answer. Fuck off about... How long has he been going on this rant? How do I know Kyoko has ADD or ADHD? I'm not gonna call him. He's not reading the chat. Kyoko is so fucking hyped up right now. Drift, man, like, I know you want it. He mentioned, I just want an answer. He has to be seeing it. There's no way he's just straight up ignoring it. Is Kyoko about to get another guy to... Yeah, she just... God, fuck off! She had another guy doing it. I'm just gonna text him. I just texted him. We're about to get an answer. I'm gonna open them, but, you know, when a friend says he wants to be here for the thing, I'm going to at least verify a yes or no before I open them. You're gonna get them open. Kick for an activity. Suck my dick, bitch. I know Kyoko's already trying to get in there. Jeez. Just do it. There's no way he's... God damn it, you son of a bitch. Or if you need to get your ass in here so I can open my supply drops. God damn it, I just want an answer. I don't need him. I just need an answer. Okay. All right, we're good. I was sitting there watching his ass. Kyoko, 1v1 me, bish. We're gonna go into we're gonna do some shit while we wait on him. Some freaky shit. What? Yeah, no, he's finishing his hardpoint game and then he's coming, and currently my character has fucking Tourette's because Kyoko's trying to stay up my ass. Where are you? Wanna be with me? Wanna be with me? No, that's not what. Okay, whatever. I think I'm cheating because I have. God damn it, Drift. It only took 5 to 10 minutes. Yay! Oh yeah, I forgot you get social score for doing that shit. Enter the 1v1 pit. You sucka the big nuts. Sucka the nuts. Sucka nuts. Sucka big nuts. Suck my nuts. You're getting old. Sorry to let you know this, Benny, but you're already an old fart. What are you like, 45, 50? One thing you cannot leave out in the open are nuts, because if Kyoko's nearby, damn, you're gonna have moist nuts. Claims he won't win the game. Who won't win what game? What are we talking about? So after Drifter does hard point, is he's gonna come? Yeah. Also, I made the realization, I think this will fit inside my Juggernaut fridge. This is my gallon of water. And I got another one today just for a clean bottle. No, I'm not getting clam stamped by your ass. I think it'll actually fit in my Juggernaut fridge. So that's cool. Have you ever gone skeet shooting? Let's not talk about bringing a blue light in my room. Wait, you can do gun game? Oh shit, you can do gun game in here now. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. It's choppy as fuck. My frame rate just tanking in here. Rifle bullet. Woo! Whooping! Hello there, darling. Doing pretty good, just waiting on you. Alright, sending an invite. Alrighty then. Supply drop open in time. We've got 97 resistance and then 3 resistance bribes. So we'll save those for last. I want to say end of February, maybe?
Just when I thought I'd be getting back.
There's actually like a clock somewhere, I think, when it shows resistance event ends, but I'm not sure where.
You ready for a challenge, sir?
I sent you an invite and you're in here. Alrighty, are we ready for this? Transgender Bigfoot? Yeah, I was sitting here listening to your Korea rant to the point where I had to send you a text, be like, don't mind to interrupt you, but
Grab some
Collections.
supplies and get off to Paris.
Uh,
Need you there.
there's 16 days, 13 hours left in the Resistance, by the way. All right, so where we, I say we need to open them up here at the front where people... What's the bite the dust to? Do I have that variant? All right, well, let's start opening then, shall we? I thought you were opening them first. Yeah, because in your stream you said you had some, so I figured we'd wait for you. You missed Kyoko giving me blowies earlier. That was nice. Yeah. Shout out to Jessica.
Save my bribes until the very end of the event.
Okie dokie there, cowboy.
You're calling yours in early?
My bribes? I mean, I really don't care. I'll open them at the end of my 97, because if I don't get anything good out of 97 drops, I mean, ooh.
Oh my god, here we go. What is this?
Complete
And
shit.
It's all stuff that I have, including epic. Oh, well, I got the Holzen pistol, but I already have the Holzen pistol too. I'm just getting invisible drops now. Not sure what's happening.
Kyoko, I have a ball in my hand. Ooh.
Here we go. What's this gonna be?
Shit.
Lame, lame, lame.
Can't hear Kyoko either. Yeah, that's a problem. She's mute. Okay. Straight ass. Here, take this. I don't want the ball anymore.
I'll call out a new subs. I'm gonna mute myself and call out some new subs real quick.
Okay, okay. We'll keep opening drops. What are you done? Okay. I just got a social score. Someone must have commended me. No more? Are you up? Oh, no, we got more. You expect a lot of dupes? Yeah, I do too. I mean, I'll get at least a resistance item, but I mean, I've already got all the guns, so what can I get other than better variants, right?
Better variants is pretty much what you're looking for. And yeah, dude, I've seen the Netgear router with the new Duma software. Nice, I got an ice pick. Hey, I'm happy with that because I never unlocked the ice pick. That's new one for me. Shane Silverman, thank you for the
I think
sub.
I got the gold heroic one.
That's a duplicate.
Greased Lee
It's a
Enfield.
duplicate.
How many more you got?
I think I've got 10 more, 11
Okay,
more.
okay.
Oh, what do we got here? Ah, I thought it was a gun. It's an emblem.
You know, that would have been much cooler if that wasn't actually a reskin throwing knife, which I thought it was. Imagine
it
if
really
you're...
would be.
Yeah, I ever since Black Ops 1, I wish I could have had a gold tomahawk or throwing knife.
Calling a few more subs.
Because could you, like, guys in the chat, couldn't you imagine chucking a gold tomahawk across the map and seeing like it shimmer and shine as it go across? Oh, that'd be so cool.
I'm in a heaven of duplicates.
Well, you should be earning up a lot of stuff. Who is?
Dude, I've already got 40k points or whatever.
I'm about at 6,500 just from daily login and whatnot.
I always have a ton of these credits.
There you go, Red Baron.
I already got that one. It's a duplicate.
Yeah, okay. I love how we're sitting here complaining about duplicates and us having everything for free. Well, never mind. You spent money.
I was gonna say, okay, well, I spent money to do research for in-depth, but I would still probably have almost everything for free.
But I haven't spent a dime, and I do have everything. So, I mean,
Right.
yeah.
I do think that this supply drop system is better than the ones that we've had in a lot of previous games. All right, I got Dick All, and I'm gonna save my bribes. Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna position myself for more people. Maybe this is fine right here. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let's see what we can get right off the bat.
Epic.
2 epics, 2 out of 3 duplicates.
I'm gonna sit as close as I can to give like a good view for my subs.
All right.
Epic.
Blue Sky's not bad. Christopher Madden,
Duplicate.
You got 100 of these, right?
Yeah, 97 normal, 3 bribes.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. Let's see what you're gonna get.
Garbo.
Can't be that Garbo.
When I did the 200 supply drop opening, it actually took 40 minutes. So we're in here for a while.
I just opened mine like really fast. I kind of like slammed through them.
That's what I'm trying to do, but it's still going to take a bit. God, these are all garbage. I think I prefer the rare supply drops, to be honest.
Oh, what are we gonna get?
Oh, duplicate.
Alright guys, on my stream, I'm gonna take a little break to give Boomby some pets. Actually, I'm gonna play with my camera settings too. I think it's just the light's too bright.
Chat, do you think I'm gonna... Ooh, wow. I didn't have that. That's actually pretty... I get to join the village people. Chat, do you think I'm gonna get a new, heroic of any kind? Because I don't think I will. I want the snake PPSH variant. That's what I want. But I guarantee I'm not gonna get a new heroic.
Hey buddy. Hey Boomby, are you a good doggo? Are you my good doggo? Yeah. I touch your nose.
Come on.
Yeah, you're your belly. Huh?
This is...
Get you a peanut butter snack. JHub's not gonna get anything good until I'm done petting you. So when should I finish petting you? When should he get good things?
Now.
Whatever you say.
Oh, my God. The... it's a new heroic, but it is such the biggest letdown. That is
He ran
pitiful.
away. I woke him up too many times. He got mad.
Heroic should not have that stupid shit in it. That's a duplicate heroic. That supply drop alone just netted me almost 1,500 credit.
It's not too bad. I mean, you're basically guaranteed to get the new stuff. And no, guys, the dog is not
Yeah.
paralyzed. He's just incredibly lazy.
He's fat.
Fireside Lemons is correct. He is deaf and retarded.
That's I don't have that. That's new.
That's nice. That's very nice.
the
You got
Defiance.
the Defiance. It
It
also
has-
has different iron sights. It's got the circular ones. I
Yeah.
kind of don't like them,
So
but some people do.
I'm happy about that. I'm looking because it's gold and black. I like the gold and black variants. I mean, technically, I did ask for a new heroic, and that's what I get.
And he's
right?
back.
We're definitely gonna hit about 15,000 credits off this.
Oh, easy. I'm getting experience that I don't need, but I'm helping your social score quite a bit.
Yeah. It's nothing like when I did the 200. I'm getting like 4 social score per. This is when you need the stream joiners.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get at social score 14?
I don't know. I really don't. What was that? Wasn't there a challenge? It's like you got to open this thing with like 15 people watching or something.
I got no idea. Wow, I just got the mouse 4 supply drops back, and there's the duplicate.
What's your opinion on deepfakes being banned? Oh, they're only banned on one website, so let's go to a different website and find them.
Nah, they're banned on a lot.
Wow, these supply drops are amazing, JHub.
Yeah. Yeah, that... Oh, God.
Oh, dude, that calling, check it out. It's the same as the other one, but it has a gold border.
It looks like they
if I were different
literally
YouTube,
just
it'd
went
be
into
like-
the firing range to our left and took a screenshot and put a gold border on it.
Yeah.
Yes, Jacob.
Uh-oh.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button if y'all like a pitiful supply drop opening where I get fuck all.
Poor JHubby.
Like, these openings take weeks to save up for sometimes.
Well, you got one new gun. Hype.
God. I
got
got
Dragon Regiment, man.
I got the heart.
Excited about it.
I got the heart. It feels so good.
Valkyrie Infantry.
Yeah. I think that's a callback to the movie Valkyrie. That I did not remember was the name of the movie, even though I said the... Oh, God.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
playing the general that tried to assassinate Hitler, but he only had 2 fingers because he lost it in the North Africa campaign. This could be good. Check it out. You got a beret.
The
and a
Royal.
That's a neat. That's one of the really small ones. It's like one of the short snub-nose snipers.
Okay, so I'm down. I want to practice with the lead field a little bit better, or a little bit more. That's nice. Okay, so we've got what, 2 things that I might use.
You got a stovepipe hype.
I am not going to fucking use that. I'm done with the launchers. I don't need to touch them.
Your hype level's so low for this.
Yes, that's one thing I was looking for, either duck soup
Nice.
or the snake. So
You
I'll
still
be
didn't
using.
have the duck soup?
No, I don't.
Okay, the duck soup's one of the more fun ones.
Okay.
So you're doing pretty good. What do we got? 3 things you want so far?
3, 4. Yeah, but we're
pretty
halfway
great.
through supply drops, and I've only gotten 3 things I want. That's sad.
Halfway, guys. Hang in there. JHub's halfway in.
Makis. I mean, you would think your stream would be interested in this as well. I mean,
They're not as big on the drop openings, especially when they're not mine, but it doesn't hurt. Not really. I only lost 300 viewers.
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't care. I needed a little break just to like clear my head anyway, so it's all good.
I'm hitting them as fast as I can.
I know.
That's the 3rd mouse I've gotten alone.
You got a whole collection of mice.
Oh.
Did you put your 2 mice together? Oh, here we go.
That's a
Nice.
duplicate
Got a
heroic.
uniform. So cool.
1134 credits for
So
that.
cool, man.
Okay.
You're still got 3 guns you wanted, so you're not doing terrible.
I mean, the one I want is the snake, though. The PPSH variant. I'm
Funny,
seeing.
I think that's like one of the only PPSH variants I have. There you go. Speak of the devil, look what you got.
Alright, I'm good. I think the only one I don't have is the snake 2 now for PPSH. So I'm happy. I'm good.
Oh, that's the one I got, the snake too.
This has been worth.
Goes from a gameplay stream to a
Ooh.
podcast. So here we go. What do we got?
Oh my god. Really? That's a heroic? Really? Bang, bang, bang?
That's the same one as before, except now it has a gold border.
This is... Like, I don't have a... I like this supply drop system, but my god, you still feel like you got fucked. Oh. Well, thank you there, Jet. The Bleeders. Kyoko's new nickname. Alright, let's go. I want... What do I want next, chat? What do I want next? What do I not have that I want?
The holes in pistol too.
Nah, I'm good. I'd rather use the high mat. But then again, what do I want?
Do you have the Wonder Waff?
Yeah, I got that. I want a very good 1903 variant. If I can get the Nightmare 2 or whatever it's called, I'll take that. That's what I want. I use the 1903 a lot. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to get...
Somebody else is calling in his drops over here to capitalize on your... Hey, you got a shovel. Flash 2.
That's the second one. It was a duplicate.
Oh. Well, now it can be the Flash 3. So I need to catch
Just,
up on
I gotta
that.
keep it away from the timeline or it'll fuck it again. Jeez, that mouse thing keeps coming up.
This floats, what, 4 mice tonight?
4 or 5. I'm about to hit 18,000 social score, so this is helping.
Way ahead of me. on
Even
that.
though I've noticed this headquarters has kind of really thinned out.
Mm-hmm. Well, somebody's hogging all of the supply drops, so... the goat, too. Yeah.
What is the goat? Some people have referenced that.
I don't know. I think it's just a joke.
Maybe it's the faithful 2
Here
that
we
I
go.
want.
Epic Winter Clown. Yay!
That's so fucking stupid.
How many more you got left?
Give me a second, I'll tell you.
Okay, no worries.
25 plus 3.
Okay. I'm a patient man, so I shall wait on you.
There's another mouse.
I shouldn't laugh at you for getting so many mice.
You know, we could have had a kill streak in this game where all the mice are just have little C4 packets on them, so we could have the swarm, but in, you know, running on the ground form. Well, I'm almost at... I started this with about 6,000 credits. I'm about to hit 18,000.
Nice, you got 12k.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be good when they drop more weapons, I guess.
I hear my wife banging on things. Battle Watch is a fun one. It looks very nice. Irons are terrible though.
I'm gonna wait for him to come back. That is the second Battle Watch I've gotten this opening. Yep.
So I was wondering what the noise was. I thought my wife was hitting something with a hammer. She is. She's hammering chicken, frozen chicken, breaking it apart. Bites the Dusto 2.
What is that? M1A1. Okay, cool. You know how you pointed out the Battle Watch?
Yeah.
That's the second time I've gotten it this opening alone.
Oh, I must have stepped out at the wrong time then. The Battle Watch is a very nice looking variant.
Yeah, but Bite the Dust 2 I'm definitely going to put on, because if I do hardcore, Gustav is really good for the M1A1. Alright, we only got 16 to go. I'm still trying to get through them.
Terribility says, guys, remember, white people can't watch Black Panther on opening day. I'm going to be there watching it. Black Panther looks good to me. It's kind of trippy and psychedelic, which is kind of right up my alley.
You really must have liked the third Thor, then.
Dude, I love the third Thor. I thought that movie was funny as hell.
It was. Thanks for having Mr. Buddha Bless. I wonder if we're going to get at least one more heroic before this is done with. I don't know about you, but my bribes always suck. I've never gotten anything good out of a bribe.
Same.
The system
All
keeps
my bribes
glitching.
have been trash.
I'm hitting the button and it's taking like 6 seconds before it'll trigger. Okay, here we go.
Probably... I don't think that these supply drops are like stored like they are in Overwatch. I think you ping the server every single time you open one. And I would, if I had to guess, I would guess there's like an algorithm that picks what you're gonna get. I don't think that these are true randoms. I know very few games do true randoms anymore.
It could be based off what you use the most, because I use the FG42 a lot and that gave me all the variants, and then I use the PPSH a lot and I have all but one variant, I think, now.
Stir Burgess, story time is paused until supply drop openings are done. You should be getting close to done.
6 left, yeah.
Nice.
I love how there's a guy here
thumbs
giving... Yeah.
He says thumbs down on that one.
Yeah.
I think he's just
okay.
Red Baron again.
Got it. I prefer the Haymaker, though. I think that's what it's called. Alright. Let's use the bribes now.
Alright, let's see what you get for your bribes.
Heroic. God, I got the McKees 1 and now I got the...
These are some awesome clothes, dude. These clothes are so hype.
I feel fabulous right now. Oh!
Hey, dude, that's a gold knife. That's actually really cool.
So I can use a gold knife to get my chrome knife.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, well, I'm done. It's not too bad. Not too bad overall.
Not at all.
Feeling a bit down lately.
Well, if you feel like playing, just let me know.
It's been...
Oh, I am ready to play.
You want to play with me?
Yeah.
I thought you were wanting to do solo.
I told you for the first hour or two.
Alright, well, what do you want to play? Because I've got to adjust
I need to win a
PPSH.
game of demolition for a daily challenge.
Oh, that's all? Okay, let me adjust my PPSH class, then I'll go easily do that for you. What should I run? The snake? Ew, the snake 1 looks like shit. We're going to go duck soup. Alright. To demolition we go while Kyoko continues to run around me. Also, I need to set up my VSTG class to be the new Defiant.
Just got a donation I got to read, so let me check that out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, we call it the VSTG. Also, if you're new to the stream and channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Close to the sub goal for the night. Check collections, what I've completed. I'll check it after the game. You gotta remember the stream's delayed. Like, I'm literally going in as I was reading the message. Oh, yeah. Ow.
Destroy the enemy supplies at all costs.
I want to use the snake, but I think I want the snake too. This one I think has better iron sights that I want to use. Yeah, these iron sights are much better. The new Volk is sweet. Well, I'll be using it. Don't worry about that. That supply drop opening video only took 18 minutes. I'll be posting it as its own thing. If y'all are wondering, chat. Is this a 12-hour? No, this is not a 12-hour stream. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night before I got up today.
Explosive planted. Explosive planted.
Alright, I'm back, JHubs.
Welcome back there, darling.
Almost had A defused, but fucked it up.
I'm in their spawn at the moment.
There's a ton of them on A.
Oh, is that right?
Getting headshots.
I'm sitting here trying to juke his ass, and I just get bayoneted charged. When's the next 12-hour? I don't have a plan for a next 12-hour, dude.
Why can't I defuse? Okay, so I was talking about this on my stream today, and I was complaining about it. Have you noticed that you can only defuse from certain sides of the bomb?
Yeah, that was irritating the shit out of me earlier.
Same here, and depending on the map, it can make it either really hard to plant or really hard to defuse. When you basically have to show them your whole back, it's an absolute nightmare.
I think this game mode was kind of thrown together from the way it feels. Like it's search and destroy.
Because I had the exact same conclusion. Have you noticed how your teammates sometimes randomly drop the bomb as if you could actually pick it up?
And every time you spawn in, the thing alerts you that you have the bomb.
Mm-hmm. That seems mighty suspicious.
I think it was just thrown together on a modified S&D, not. Which doesn't make sense because I thought Advanced Warfare had demolition. Shouldn't they have been able just to import it in?
You would think. I'm so terrible at fighting this left-hand flank. I hate pushing people that sit back there. They've got such good cover, and I've got, like, Dick all back here. Thank you, Ben Salinas. Says, have you ever, how do you even test a cancer vaccine? Mass inoculation? I couldn't tell you.
No such thing as an actual cancer vaccine unless it rolls back the cell's progression from when it split originally from osmosis. Or is osmosis the correct terminology? I can never remember that one. Mitosis and meiosis and all of that shit. Always forget.
I imagine mass inoculation would be the way to go. And Lil Sweat with another donation. Next stream, perhaps. I really love your content. It'd be cool to get your informed opinion on the vaccine when you have more of a read-through. I will if I can. That is something that's a little bit beyond my area of expertise.
What? Have they created a supposed cancer vaccine or something?
For certain types of cancer, yes.
I'd imagine if the vaccine, if anything, is like alerting the immune system that it really should not be there. I know that's how vaccines work in the most part, but...
What it seems to do, and I just glanced at this, okay?
Okay.
It seems to try to indicate... sorry, prevent it from growing to begin with, like a vaccine. It seems to try to alter the cells to where they don't generate the, I want to say, types of mutations that cause this specific type of cancer. I'm getting way disoriented here.
I'm getting one tap.
Says, my wife has anger. I hope they find the cure. Okay.
Yeah, the cure is easy. It's called a divorce. Don't have to deal with the... This variant doesn't look too bad with the diamond.
Which variant?
The Defiance. Well, damn, Wolf.
Almost all of them dead. We ought to have this thing planted.
Yeah, but I have a feeling. They're all coming above from the window.
Headshot more than I want to live.
Ring around the rosy, motherfucker!
Ah, not enough headshots. Baltimore Lewis, thank you for subbing, dude. I appreciate that.
Boom.
There we go. We're taking it into overtime. Easy peasy. The cure is to introduce her to smoking weed. But he says we need an... Wow, this guy is shooting that fast as shit. Did you see that?
I'm glad you think Kyoko's a guy.
Most people don't shoot that gun quite so fast. Most have rapid fire. It's been doing like a little toggle.
Well, I mean, you know she makes use of her fingers. I mean, yeah.
Warnt, warnt, warnt. Here's another conspiracy I'm going to throw at you, okay?
Okay.
It's a Call of Duty related one, and I might just be going crazy here. I can't quite tell. But I feel like, and this is not a feel or a test, but I feel like the recoil in this game changes depending on how far away you are from the enemy. And by that, I mean, let's say you look at a wall that's 10 feet away.
Yes.
Okay? Somehow, via magic we could say, the game knows the wall that you're staring at is 10 feet away and it gives you a certain recoil pattern. But in a different instance, you look at a wall that's 40 feet away and it can, obviously it's a hit scan, it knows how far away your target is, and it adjusts the amount of flinch and recoil you get appropriately for a target of that distance. Because what I've noticed is when I aim at targets that are really far away, I feel like my gun jumps more, and that's not just like obviously they're further away, they're harder to hit, like the subtleties in the recoil are worse, but I feel like it actually moves more at longer ranges than it does up close, and it kind of drives me crazy.
I mean,
I don't know, maybe I am just crazy.
possibility. If I mean, magnify close up, bullet pattern recoil versus longer range, it magnifies it.
Like, you know, guns in this game have like random amounts of jump, right?
Yep.
I want to say that when my target is at a greater range, that jump is more likely to occur.
So like,
I'm gonna go ahead.
Them trying to be, you know, historically accurate with it, the recoil.
I don't know what it is. It's sort of difficult to explain. I think that would be a difficult thing to program for, and kind of a stupid thing to program for as well, honestly. But it is how I feel about the situation.
Difficult? No. Pain in the ass? Yes. It would just be a simple randomness algorithm. Those are actually very easily to program. You just have
12 more headshots on the Type 100.
Speaking of Gustav.
Oh man, my friend the cannon. I think I'd rather play that than Anthropoid. Anthropoid is so big.
Also, I got the SVT shit out of luck 2 variant. I know you like your SVT. What's that all about?
Yeah, I like the SVT about as much as I like a rock in my shoe.
What, you didn't want to go full-blown Lego? Not like stepping on a Lego first thing in the morning. Just to warm up your day. So what is your goal for the stream right now?
My goal?
Yep. Like, what are you working on?
Gold camo on the Type 100, which I had basically no headshots on to start with. I did all my daily challenges, and I'm making some progress on this. These SMGs are taking a lot longer than the rifles.
Yeah, wait till you get to the actually hard things going for headshots, and then you're not going to be talking about how you're never playing hardcore. They'll make you want to play hardcore, I guarantee it.
Well, I think for the carabine and for the toggle action, I'll have to, and I might have to do it for the machine pistol, depending on how much.
Oh, I forgot about that variant. I gotta make that as well.
I want to kill myself. The machine pistol
She's
I
an
know is
ugly
going to be
variant.
real bad.
Yeah.
No,
No, wait till you have to do the high mat pistol.
The high mat? Oh, you mean the machine pistol?
Yeah. You're gonna want to shoot yourself.
I just grenaded myself. So much for my quick rush.
Where they at, though? Lumber pile, apparently.
Son of a biscuit-eating...
Can I have the biscuit?
There's a guy camping by A in the corner, so that when you go to try to plant... Chris Bubb says, is there any defense against incendiary shots? Yep, armored. Armored will...
4, yeah.
Yep. Armored reduces the damage, like, by a ton. I shoot people with that stuff, and it seems like it doesn't even hurt them. I knew that was going to be a losing fight, but I wanted to go for it. Had a good chance to get a headshot. Yeah, armor will do the Lord's work for those incendiary shells. What is this ninja? The guy on A flag is like a ninja. He's got me twice in a row now.
Ninja.
Recon aircraft awaiting orders.
Should help you out a little bit.
We have eyes in the sky.
Oh, nope, 1 minute up.
We're winning the fight.
Damn it. I really would love it if they made it to where mountain doesn't work unless you're moving. Like, that's one change that never needed to get reverted.
Oh, I forgot I don't have a suppressor. There we go. There's so many dudes hiding around here by A. They're like hiding over here somewhere.
And they're up on the cannon now.
Oh, I'll just plant then.
Recon flight concluded.
I'll just win this match and move on.
Okay then, Jones.
Thought he would turn around and come get me. Nope, I got knifed again on Alpha.
I guess he thinks it's nice to meet you.
I knew that was going to be a headshot.
My dumbass just jumped off the cannon.
What about jumping off cannons again? Is
We
dumb?
have two make dumbasses in our lobby.
It happens all the time. I think it's a perfectly natural thing to accidentally slip off the cannon.
It's,
Good work. Rest up for the next push.
All right, we're going to take a biblical question. Here's a fun one.
Oh, God.
Random question. If the Bible says the commandments apply to the people God let out of Egypt, then why does somebody like me have to follow when I was never let out of Egypt? Led out of Egypt. Well, first of all, you're kind of being a smartass and asking the question in a way with no context, but the God leading the Jews out of Egypt was
Not a
basically a historical thing about faith, and the entire point of the New Testament, that entire 500, 600 pages at the end, was to explain that the rules are now open to Gentiles or non-Jews as well, which is why God would appreciate it if you would follow them. The short version of that. It's basically the Old Testament is like Jewish history, roughly, religious instruction. New Testament, Jesus shows up and he's like, hey, Gentiles or white folks can join this party too. They're welcome aboard. And they should also follow the rules because the rules apply to everybody, not just Jews. And that's basically it. That's the shortest version. And they're trying to make some sort of weird false equivalency that God didn't personally do you a favor, so it doesn't matter. I think so.
Dude, I can just imagine some pastor when people started realizing that chapter, like, no, they figured out the loophole. They're not going to come to church and give us money anymore. We got to figure out how to make them come.
No,
they're also included.
The way you say it doesn't even make sense anyway, because it's not like God said, I will get you out of Egypt if you follow my rules. It was
God didn't say a fucking thing. A guy with a book who wanted more power edited his book to have more power.
The simple version of this. But the point is, those are very far apart. Why the rules apply to Gentiles and why the Jews left Egypt, even though historically speaking that didn't happen. I said I was just genuinely trying to learn this stuff.
Oh, man.
Man, Bible needs to be taught better. I really wish people would teach.
Bible just needs to be fucking deleted so people can get off this whole religious I own you kind of shit.
Not that. What I mean is, I wish that people would teach some of these things in school for historical context.
No.
Yeah, no. Historical context, linguistic constructs, origins of our law. I'm not telling people to get religious instruction, but they could use a crash course on X religion believes Y things because of Z reasons.
It would be better if we could just archive all the shit and not have to teach it, or that's religion is something in all of human history that just needs to be forgotten and done and over with. It always gets abused, it always gets manipulated. Just get rid of it. And we're heading that way. We're gonna get to a point in the next 1,000 years where you're gonna have barely anybody who's still religious, unless there's another unless there's another alien force that's comes around and scares everyone to hell and back. It's not gonna be a thing.
teaching religion in public education is just as valuable as teaching Shakespeare or Kant or Roman history, because all of these things build off of each other.
It's a storybook, all right? Take it to kindergarten and also bring up all the fairy tales. And no, it needs to be kept out of school.
Shakespeare and Roman history were not fairy tales.
Shakespeare wrote a lot of fiction.
Yeah, and why do we teach that fiction?
Because it's entertaining. Throughout
No.
all of my English classes, whenever Shakespeare came up, well, what do you think he meant in his story when he said this? That's how that ended up. I don't know what schools you went to, but...
Apparently I went to schools that actually taught people some shit, or maybe you didn't pay attention. The reason you learn these things at all, boys and girls in the stream, is not simply because they were entertaining, which they are. It's that Shakespeare is the first credited use of numerous figures of speech, words, languages, and phrases that we still use today, often out of context, without understanding of their original meaning, where they came from, or anything about it whatsoever. We still teach Roman history because that is the history of the civilization that we basically based our legal system off of, and some of our holidays and some of our philosophical beliefs, some of our civic beliefs, how we organize our societies and taxes and things like that. The reason we teach Shakespeare is an appreciation of arts and culture, of the change of culture over time, of the origins of some instances of our culture, which you do find origins of things in Shakespeare that would be shocking to you. And it's to give a greater understanding and appreciation of those things. And in that same vein, teaching religious history, even if it's Islam, even if it's Confucianism or stuff like this, relevant to the culture that it is taught in, is an important thing to learn as to why people do these things, why they have these phrases, why we have certain laws, why certain little quirks of culture exist. I think that those are facts that are worth learning.
All right. So actually the real reason you're taught things is because certain levels, people who with higher power want to teach you certain aspects. They're not going to teach you all of history. They want to teach you those certain portions as to push their own agenda. That's why certain areas...
That has nothing to do
Oh,
with what
is
I
that
just
why
said.
there's a lot of southern states who are trying to push to get religion back in schools?
No, that's because they're scared little people that are terrified of the idea of God not being real, and they think if they clamp down hard on everybody else that they'll get brownie points when they go to heaven. What I'm talking about is a teaching of culture, not necessarily religion, not necessarily a book, but you teach aspects of a culture to the children so that they understand the people around them, so that they understand the history of their region, and so that they can have some sort of appreciation to it and decide whether not to pass things on or to get rid of them.
Do you know how much shit I was taught in regards to history from first grade to all the way up to even senior year of high school, that when I got into college, they basically said all of this is bullshit and they taught something else in its place? There was
Correct.
so much shit. So if that's the case, why is there not a common standard that only one thing is taught, and that when you get to another location, it's overwritten and that didn't happen?
Because 7-year-olds struggle with the complexity of historical decisions and instances.
Destroy the enemy supplies at
So let's lie for a certain amount of years before we actually say what's going on, rather
Well,
than
it's
just not
simplifying
teach
it.
them that in the beginning. You'd be surprised how smart kids are.
Right, but you'd be surprised how smart many of them are not. Like, there's the reason what you're trying to do is make an equivalency statement that says, I was taught a bunch of bullshit about history, therefore all of it's bullshit and none of it's worth
I
learning.
didn't say
And
all
that
of
is
it's
just
bullshit,
complete-
but a huge chunk of what we're taught,
Right.
we're also missing chunks that actually matter.
But that's not the...
You
But
don't
that
live...
doesn't invalidate everything. And the reason that you're missing those chunks is because 8-year-olds in public schools can't handle super complex
Then
historical
don't
topics.
teach it. You either give the full accurate and you're truthful, or don't fucking teach it at all. It's that simple. Because there's a whole waste of time and money for the teachers to go, hey, this is a thing, this happened, this happened, this happened. And then completely spending
Not
a
every
whole...
concept builds on itself in such a way. How many sciences have you learned where you would learn the simple version and then you would go to college and be like, okay, this is kind of a shorthand we use, but the big boy version is really these things happen.
That's not how science works. You're doing history versus
Correct.
science.
The
it's
concept
very rarely
there's overlaps in that small children aren't going to be able to understand the inner politics of Nazi Germany and why some of these things happened. Like why did Hitler get rid of the? Okay, we'll do this. Why did Hitler kill Jews? Tell me, just the adult version, quickly.
because he chose to.
Why did Hitler choose to kill the Jews?
Oh no, there's many of them. He didn't get into art school and he thought that there's someone in power from Jewish. Okay, his uncle was Jewish and there's rumors that he got molested by him. And then technically Hitler was half Jewish. Maybe he just had a vendetta and people in his life, you know, who were Jewish, pissed him off to the point where he decided to kill them all just so he didn't have to deal with them. He hated himself. He could be, you know, what is it called? Self-deprecating?
Or maybe all those things are true. But also, Jews were an excellent scapegoat, and when you demonize one group of people in order to unify another, it's a really awesome way to seize power. And as long as you keep that group down, you make them feel better than everybody. You make your other group feel better.
Yes,
and
it's person manipulation, but then again, all that is taught is just one part. There are so many variables.
What they teach you in school is that Hitler was a big meanie, and he hated Jews, and he killed them all. And in a very, very simplified sense, that is true. But 7-year-olds are not going to understand, well, in fascist politics, in order to maintain the power structure and keep the proletariat down, what you have to do is scapegoat and isolate a group of people so that a different group of people can hate them for racial biases, and that in doing so, you manipulate it. Like, 7-year-olds are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? But the basic fact that they need to know is that Hitler is bad, and he didn't like Jews, and he killed a bunch of them.
And in the end, he wasn't even really the worst part of World War II, where the Russians killed more. Mussolini was going batshit insane just like Hitler. In the grand scheme of things, Hitler didn't even really kill as many people as, even though genocides that are going on to this day in Africa, correct?
Probably, but
instead of
we hate Hitler so much is
because he targeted one specific type of person.
Hold it, run this by me again.
Hitler targeted Jewish people.
Right, which is different than other groups, and also because when Israel became a state, and when the Jewish people finally got their state, they worked super hard after the war to demonize him, to make him an enemy of them of all time, as to sort of make an example.
Yeah, to make him the big bad of all time, when in reality, he is just a small blip on the very radar that is human existence. He's not even...
And while all of these things are true, these are not ideas that small children can ingest very easily.
That's why you don't fucking teach them that.
But they need to know some basic facts.
No, they don't need to know that until they can actually understand it.
Be like, World War II, isn't that when we invaded Zimbabwe and killed all the kangaroos? No, they need to know something about it, some inkling of understanding, so you give them the simple version while they're young.
And that's how you get all these assholes like, you know, Nazi apologetics, or people who are still Nazis, and instead of teaching them what's going on in the world and overall what has been happening, you target on one specific person who really wasn't as horrible, did bad things, but he's been topped by many more people since.
Mao.
Even at the same time of his genocide attempt, he was already topped by another person in Russia. Like, but yet we target specifically, he's the big bad. Even though there were so many more people, so many worse things. We never touch on Japan using live test subjects. In a sense, for some people, it could have been worse than the actual Holocaust with what we were doing to
you know
the
why
people.
we don't do that, right?
Yeah, because we got all the information off of them from the... Yeah,
we
but...
want them out, basically.
But, and again,
look
this is the whole point that I'm going to. There are people higher-ups who are determining which part of history is worse than the other, instead of just stating history as it occurred.
I'm going to throw another one at you. Who are these higher-ups that are censoring history?
I'm not saying like a group. I'm just saying that instead of it being a straightforward, non-biased teaching, there are certain people with their own beliefs who think that this part of history was more important than this part, when in reality it is a timeline. The saying is that history will never repeat itself. History has always repeated itself and will always repeat itself whether you try and prevent it or not. You can sit here and look through all of human existence. It's constantly repeating itself. The only difference is tech. As they have evolved it has occurred in different manners, but it always repeats itself. But instead of like showing the timeline as a whole, showing why this section happened, there's always a push of like Hitler is always the big bad. He's always been the big bad. And then you get into media and it's like he's always been the worst person. We need to demonize him. He's in all the video games as the huge target. Instead, it's like
it's easy. You don't want to make the bad guy some obscure person.
But that's not reality. Reality is not easy. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's like you need to teach history, no biased, start to the point we're at. Stop trying to push whatever agenda. Like there might be someone who pushes Russia's worse or the genocide in Africa right now is worse. Just teach what happened.
See, but you changing the subject.
I'm not teaching what's happened.
Shit was useless.
No, what I was saying from the beginning is that you're taught what some higher up in some educational department of the government decides you're being taught. You're not being taught straightforward, and honestly, there is always a huge bias, and I can go up the chain.
There's always bias. Victors write history. The people that win write history.
Yes, but there's always, and there might be an agenda. I don't know. I don't fucking care at this point. All I know is that you're never just taught straightforward what happened. There's always a focus or targeting on some aspect, whether it be huge or tiny. It's never straightforward. And that's where that whole argument was at, that you are simply taught what higher ups believe you should be taught, and not instead what actually should be taught, right?
What actually should be taught. Somebody has to make the decision of what should be taught.
If you're going to teach history, start from 10,000 BC and just teach it. Do not focus. Do not push your own agenda. Do not say this person is worse than the other. Just teach history for what it was.
It's not, unfortunately, that simple. While I agree that that's great, history is always going to be rewritten by victors. It's always going to be more complicated than it should be. And you're always going to run into ding-dongs that are like, there's no such thing as history before 5,000 years ago, because that's when God snapped his fingers and Adam and Eve popped up. Like, the issue is that there has to be somebody making these decisions in a place of power, and they are ultimately flawed people.
Dude, if there is a God in the end and he grants one wish, I just want to know what the history of humanity is. That's all I want to see. I want to see the real history. What happened, what did not happen. That would be my wish. Because it's just, you start looking at stuff and it's like, some things that are taught are just straight blatant lies.
Mm-hmm. It's because they're easy to ingest for most people. Some people, not just children, some people you know are so stupid they can't handle a complex fact.
That's why if I have a message for anyone going through school, and this is what I did to the point where teachers would always tell me to stop talking, question everything and research yourself. Do not let other people's biases get put into your head. Develop your own. Imagine the world would be a much more different place if that was the case.
Backing way up, I do believe that teaching history and culture and even religious history, culture, languages, arts even, are important to developing a well-rounded individual.
I just brought up like a conspiracy theory from like ancient Greece. What if there was something, what if it was a religious nut that actually burned down the Library of Alexandria? Simply because,
easily could have been.
Simply because like it proved that, you know, Jesus was no, wait, was that BC? Was that before Christ?
That was way before Jesus. That was when the Jews were a little blip on history.
Damn. I'm just saying, like, what if there was some religious reason they got burnt down? Instead of...
Could be.
Because wasn't it really burnt down because they were refusing to teach people to read and then they got mad or something like that? And I can't remember it.
I got a donation from Ben Salinas that says you and Alex Jones are sharing the same drugs.
You know, Alex Jones is a crazy asshole, but every once in a while he finds that nut that a blind squirrel would.
He does, and I think that's a very accurate way to describe him. He is out of control, but he is always digging, and he sometimes finds stuff.
So Alex Jones is one part crazy conspiracy theorist who does a lot of research, and the other part is he's good at manipulating people. There's two aspects to it.
Yep.
And I know a lot about manipulating. I know what buttons to push to get what results you want. It's really not that hard, depending on the person. Some people question, and it might become difficult. But Alex Jones is just... He's good at doing that. He can say what you want to hear and turn the conversation just enough that he can alter your opinions.
And he knows he's got kind of a captured audience as well. He knows that group is kind of easy to work up.
Yeah. And let's be honest, I would call him kind of like an Elron. He's out to make a lot of money. He's not really out there to bust the conspiracy wide open. No, he's out to make money off people, and he's manipulating them.
Products that he pushes.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Some guy in my chat's like, the liberal agenda equals death to America. I don't think anybody wants death to America. Well, maybe a few nuts on the fringes of things.
I can count at least 5 or 6 countries off the top of my head who do want it.
Well, they're talking about like a political party. They're like, the entire Democratic Party
Nazi
exists
party,
only to destroy the entire
Communist
United
party.
States of America.
The Antifa idiots. Thanks for having Fortnite.
I do find those people very amusing in that they're anti-fascist, but all of their tactics are incredibly fascist.
There was a recent one where Antifa went and protested an LGB parade because it felt like it was not including somebody, I think.
There we go. Okocho TV says, honestly, people should be teaching themselves to find their own information, own work.
It's hard, though. It's starting to get harder and harder these days to actually be able to do research to learn, because things are trying to get censored so heavily or modified.
Oh, I'm interested. What things are getting censored and modified?
Well, I'm just saying there's always people out there who, again, are trying to push their own thoughts and opinions, so they try to limit the actual information that occurred at that time by either deleting a line here or there, just barely twisting it.
Can you give me an example?
Not off the top of my head, because I'm sleep deprived.
I disagree with you in that. I don't believe that there is a big group or multiple groups working hard
I did
to...
not say that. I said it's
change
harder
history.
depending on where you go to look for information,
because there's a lot of bullshit out there.
Yes, it is harder to find legit sources because there's always people out there trying to manipulate it, to push their own agenda. You keep trying to fuck up what I say.
You keep trying to fuck up exactly what I say all the time. So we're kind of going at it similar.
I'm gonna gas your ass at PAX, that's for fucking sure.
I think I might gas you more. You want to change up game modes? I'm kind of tired of playing this game mode.
Yeah, 1v1 me at
Playing
PAX,
like
bitch. 1v1 me at PAX.
Go confirm, Dom, something new.
Okay.
Ozzy, you're a good boy. You might be a little bit of a racist dog, but you're a good dog.
Religion in a COD stream? I mean...
Talk about whatever you want. It's a stream. It's YouTube, man.
I mean, if there's a true, fair, and just God, as long as you're not an asshole throughout life, you should be good to go. If there is some sort of afterlife. Like, I hate all the idea of these... What is it, the Catholics, where they go and talk to a pastor and then they're cleared of all their wrongdoings? Like, no. If there's a fair, true, and just God, all these fuckers who do all this shit that they're not supposed to, like, they would not get where they want to go. There's so much shit that happens, and people do, and they just think because they go, hey, I'm sorry, I'm forgiven now, yay. No. I kind of hope there is a God, and I hope that he just gives every one of them the fucking bird when it comes time. I would laugh and laugh and laugh as I go to hell.
Blake Sparkman, thank you for the sub. First sub in a little bit since we've been on this interesting train today.
What is my political preference? I have none. I have my own beliefs.
Lost the lead.
I will say abstaining from vote is a vote. A lot of people try to say, if you don't vote, you're wasting your right in this country. It was like, no, abstaining from vote is a vote.
Mathematically speaking, yeah.
That's what I try to tell people, like in the House. If you choose to abstain, it doesn't count towards the goal. Like, if you must meet 60 yeses for something to pass and you have 39 no's and 1 abstaining, it doesn't pass.
Oh, I didn't get
or
it.
whatever the math is. Even if it's 1 off, it will not pass. And if it's because of an abstainer, well, so be it.
Now that's mathematically true. A lot of people do this for elections. You can see in the most recent election, you had people that would not vote for Trump or would not vote for Hillary, so they chose not to vote. As far as the math is concerned, not voting is basically the same as a vote for whoever you don't want to win.
I truly believe you would see higher voter turnout if you added an option that stated neither, and if that option won by 50%, both candidates are white, and you must run for at least another month to get another 2 candidates, and then they run.
I think there was an interesting idea kind of like that in an ancient culture. I don't remember which one, chat, you can correct me, but there was like a choosing of leaders, and the votes were basically, you know, leader A and leader B, or neither. But the thing was, if enough people voted for neither, they would kill A and B.
Well, I don't say kill, just make it where they can never run for political office ever again, because the people have made their opinion clear.
Right, but the idea was interesting that they would do that.
I don't know.
So
I would like to
says
see
not
it.
voting is valid. It's objecting to a corrupt system. Well, that's fine, but all the corrupt idiots will just vote for stuff that you now have no control over. I'm not saying voting's perfect or our system's voting, but choosing not to do that is effectively the same as not voting.
I mean, like, if they added that option, I'd be more inclined to vote, to be honest, because I'm not voting for the lesser of two evils. I refuse.
What is with all the quickscopers here? Like, I'm having not a hard time killing them, but they're making my headshots way harder than it needs to be. What do you think about non-winner-take-all voting?
What do you mean?
So, you know, our voting right now is like, he who has the most votes wins. Like, if there's 8 candidates, and the guy that gets like 20% will have the most votes, he wins, right? But there's also a system to where, like, let's say we had 8 candidates, right? And we voted, and the spreads were kind of even, but there was one person with the most votes. What they would do is, like, knock off the last 4, and then do a second round with the top 4. And then probably knock off 2, and then do it's like a systematic voting. Or what you do is you vote to eliminate people at the bottom first, and then you vote for the people at the top. I mean, but it's interesting. Or there's another system to where, let's say, JHub, you had 25 votes.
Yeah.
And you could give all of your votes to one person, or none of them, or you could spread them around however you wanted. And what it does, it's like a weighting system, so it shows like your true preference. So instead of being forced to take one person, like and love him, everything, you can spread your votes around to express your opinion more evenly. And
you wouldn't want that because you would just have
results.
collective stack. It would. If you can convince people to give all your votes to one person, you can override those who actually didn't abuse the system.
I think that that's what would be happening a lot.
We have eyes in the sky.
Okay.
The majority of people probably would go all in on one candidate.
All right, so we have a message in here. This guy says, I think religion is necessary to establish a moral norm. It's not perfect, but I would rather idiots guided by a book than just plain idiots in a group. Really? So you think, like, everything that's been existing through history with people pushing and forcing their moral norm on a society to the point where you literally have an inquisition, say, coming out of Spain, killing off the majority of natives in, say, North and South America simply because they refused to switch over. That moral norm, you do realize by saying that, it's like you're always going to have conflict because one person's moral norm is going to be different from another.
Oh yeah, there's always going to be a zealot party. I think the idea is that that's better than having commoners and cavemen butchering each other at random and being difficult to control.
But it doesn't. Like, religion has existed for... I know that, what is it, famine is the #1 death in all of human history, correct?
Yeah, it's probably famine.
And would you say that sickness might be second?
Something like that. Famine and sickness will overlap with each other.
Because I would argue that, like, religious reasons should be tossed up in the top 3. Right? Think of all the people who've been killed just because they believed in something else.
If you wanted to say unnatural deaths, definitely.
No, I'm saying indirect cause to a religious inquisition. What is the one with the C that I keep forgetting the name of? Because Christians did it, the Catholics did it.
Crucifixion.
Yeah, you had that, but that was
Roman. That
time.
was a Roman capital punishment. It wasn't originally a religious
You could
thing.
argue there.
Apparently, I missed the donation.
Trying to think.
Oh, It was about, what do you think about the way Activision requires you to submit a report to their Twitter with video proof before the cheater is banned? Do you think there's a better way to do it in your opinion? Probably not. Video proof is very conclusive, and since all the consoles automatically record, it's pretty easy.
That, and you're kind of lucky that they're even willing to do that, right?
It takes a little bit of work, but you can, with the touch of one button on either console, or just talking to it, record the
Crusades,
clip,
thank you. That's what I was looking
Crusades,
for.
and automatically post it.
Yeah. That's why I make the argument of, like, every religion has done their own thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would, like, make the argument that, would you say, is it Islam or Muslim? Like, is it Islam is the religion, correct?
Islam is a religion, yeah.
Okay, would you say that what they're attempting to do right now with certain sect, I'm not saying all, because even with the Crusades and the Inquisition, it was a certain part, the majority didn't want it to happen or didn't care. You can say that the time frame for that religion is right now. Could you make that argument?
You're saying that since Christianity and Islam were founded roughly 600 years apart, give or take, that the phase that Christianity went through with the Crusades is similar to the phase that Islam is going through with jihad.
But I'm essentially saying that every religion ends up doing it. Well, minus the, like, peaceful pacifists, because Catholics have done it, the Christians have done it, and now you could say that certain sect of Islamics are doing
Buddhists
it.
have done it too, and Confucianists have done it.
So, like, every religion goes through
I've
this
had thoughts
history.
like that. I'm not sure if those are sociologically accurate, but I've definitely been thinking about things like that. Yes, the thoughts have been there. I don't want to go on it all balls deep, but maybe? Question mark? Unsure.
It just goes back to me mentioning that history always repeats itself, and that's why I'm saying, like, each religion has essentially done that, and you can make the argument that it's occurring now with, like, Islam. Because believe it or not, I remember researching this a bit. It was back in, I want to say 1200s and 1300s, where wasn't the Islamic people really heavy into science even before Christians and Catholics? Like, they were studying the stars, they were pushing mathematics beyond.
Well, funny story about that.
Is that false?
Yeah, that was mostly the Persian culture, and when they were invaded, that all kind of got destroyed. And somebody in the chat says, actually, Christianity and Islam began at the exact same moment. No. No. There was, even our calendars are about 600 years different. That is unfortunately not true.
But I just want to make the argument that if every religion has done it, then every new religion will do it eventually. You always get the fanatics who try to push their own thing. They're trapping young.
Kill confirmed. Okay.
Yeah. Kyoko's not playing. She stopped a bit back. I don't know why. I don't know if she DC'd. I didn't get a message.
We have fire superiority.
My first headshot.
Oh, Kyoko, you muted the stream. Why? Is there some people around you who don't like what I say? I like to classify myself as an observer. I don't try to pick sides in the end with looking at everything. I just try to point out what I see.
This kind of drives me crazy, right? I shoot a guy like a couple of times, and I know I'm aiming for headshots, so it's a little different. Matome Mabalebele, thank you for subbing. And I got him down, like I hit him like 2 or 3 times, right? So one headshot will do. And I turn the corner and I feel like I just die in like 2 shots. Like the dude just drops me. There we go. Super annoying.
Because it's funny, like, I'll make my statements and then people come in and try to classify you as like, oh, that sounds like Trump supporter side of stuff, and then like things of that nature, and it's like, I'm just stating what I observe. Yeah, I might form my opinions overall, but I'm not locked by any specific thing. It's like, you realize you can exist with opinions without having to be classified under something, right? Wow, I just felt like I was a Tumblr page. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can't misgender JHub.
You know I identify as a Sasquatch, so fuck off. Just trying to get my flak guns. That way when they inevitably get their requisition streaks, I'll have it ready.
I should run that more often.
I'm just saying, like, ordnance plus, you know, non-50 point per game mode things, just it makes it feel like COD again. Because now it's like 8 kills if I want flak guns, 11 kills if I want paratroopers. It makes more sense.
I'm just camping it out. I'm just trying to get my little bloodthirsties here.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
I have no idea where the spawns are.
They're on me.
Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft. Recon searching for targets.
Alright, I got my flag guns.
Flag battery in position. Clear the skies.
I still don't know where the spawns are.
B
Shit,
side.
they really are on me. Fuck.
This should help it. I got paratroopers and the flak guns, so when they start coming in, I should be able to shut them down.
I think I'm one off, so I want to camp this one out.
Yeah. Go for it. The spawns are rotating, so you need to be aware. I think they're moving clockwise. So like where you're standing, they should be pushing.
They're right beside me, actually.
Yeah. The spawns on this map mirror MW3. Like I should be about to be getting right up in their shit here in a second. Yep. That makes sense where they're spawning right now. You're blind.
I think they're actually going to push through by my side over here. Get me back pretty bad. Oh, I've got some interesting news for you, Hubs.
What up?
You're gonna like this one.
What?
Apparently there's too many paratroopers for me to call in my own.
Mine are still alive? It's news to me.
Couldn't call them in, man. There we go.
Oh, shit. No!
Recon flight concluded.
Your paratroopers are next to me. Hopefully they're gonna assist. I took your paratrooper's kill, by the way.
Recon airborne, searching for targets.
That's fine, I don't care.
Counterintelligence airborne, engaging enemy aircraft.
What's up?
I'm gonna put up my flak guns just cause.
I need to mute. Uh-oh. May I have a stream dinner? I'm still going. I have not completed my challenge. I'm sorry. May I have a stream dinner? Not normally, but I don't want to be rude and not appreciate your cooking while it's fresh. Or make you wait to microwave it, because that's rude, but I haven't got my challenge on this particular gun yet. This is going to be a really long one tonight.
Eat it for dinner later, it's fine.
Okay. So no food up here?
I'll bring it up.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were cooking for now. I thought you were cooking for later.
Ooh, that's gonna blow. God damn it, where did he even come from? He jumped over. Okay. I was trying to get a V2. I don't know how deep I got in. I got another flat guns though. Nah, he just... I guess two of them spawned over here in the corner. I killed one and the other one climbed over and shot me in the back.
Recon airborne.
I was wondering if it felt like there's less people in here. Because there are.
Kill confirmed. Black guns firing. Clearing the skies.
But yeah, I've started running flat guns, so it's just a big fuck you to requisition users.
Counter recon is airborne.
Gotcha.
Engaging enemy
That's all I can do. I mean, Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. If Area 51 at a point was that, alien base, it's no longer because it's gotten too well known. If anything, I think Area 51 is just like a highly, like, test facility for military weaponry. I think that's all that is now. I mean, if there was anything alien related, it's definitely been moved to an off-site location that's not known about. Because that's the point of, trying to keep secrets. You don't let it get out.
Check Balaz, thank you for subbing.
You know if you want to keep on playing this game. Armory credits is
Great, I think I gotta go. I think it is dinner time for me.
What? I thought you were going to keep streaming.
Nope, I gotta go.
Alrighty then.
It's good playing with you. I gotta bounce.
Alright, see ya. I've only been streaming for 2 hours, but I am tired. Well, I'll make this my last game. I'm feeling a bit tired. Use the M1 bazooka. It drops a load on requisition. No, my point is to kill everything that comes in from requisition. I just want to sleep. I didn't get much sleep last night. I think I went to bed at like 4 or 5 and was up at an ungodly time. Which do I think is better, MW3 or World War II? I think MW3 is better just because it was more fun. I mean, like, Area 51 at one point could have been Subswagger. Maybe at one point Area 51 was like an alien kind of thing, but I think legitimately at this point, because everyone says that and believes that, and yeah, it could even be a half-hearted joke that there's probably a new facility, that if there's anything alien related, it's going to be somewhere else, because you don't want anything known, even if it's just like a running joke.
Recon airborne. Recon aircraft ready.
So my swing on the shot. I need to go back to like pop shotting. I mean, I got new windshield wipers if that. Now they're not even moving, they're camping now. Are you kidding me? We're on the smallest map of the fucking game and you're trying to lock down a room on the fucking map so you can get your shit. What is this community come to with the way they fucking play like little bitches? Nobody wants to fight and everybody wants shit for free. So confused why they won't let the president say everything in Area 51. I mean the president, because the president is not really in control like people give the perception of. Like I wouldn't be surprised if there's a military clearance that's higher than president. Even though the president's supposed to be quote commander-in-chief, top guy, another one above him, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a special operator. Are we done with Bible talk? Yeah, I can't go. We've been done with Bible talk.
Kill confirmed.
I hurt Drifter, so he quit streaming. No. Pretty sure he quit to go eat dinner. If y'all are new to the streamer channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That would be much appreciated. Trying to get back on that positive sub growth grind. So I can get a hit marker once, and then I can turn the corner and not even get a hit marker. Okay.
Recon airborne.
It's just, I've been... And it's not like a conspiracy type thing. I've just been lied to enough throughout my life. It's like, just because someone says something doesn't mean I'm gonna automatically believe it as true. Like, I'll do my research for myself, and if I can't do the research for myself, well, I guess I'll never know certain things. But I'm not just gonna blindly accept something as fact just because someone said I need to. I learned the hard way. I don't get how that...
Enemy care package observed. Deny them their resupply.
What happened? What'd you miss? Nothing. Drifter went to get dinner, and I'm...
Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging
playing.
enemy aircraft. Kill confirmed.
I mean, if you were looking to trying to get your stupid V2, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna dive your ass and drop you. Yeah, I mean, I'm a proponent of fairness. Like, I'm a proponent of fairness when it comes to life in general. Like, no, I don't think you deserve shit. I don't think just because you are you should automatically have everything easy or freely given to you. I think that there should be a base level that is true fairness and not what a lot of people try to lie and disguise as fairness when it in reality is just not. I mean, there was a point with US where it was the land of opportunity. Everybody was equal. Oh, I mean, it's kind of shifted away. And I'm not referring to race type stuff, but it's hard these days to really do anything. And like, yeah, if you're willing to risk everything, sacrifice everything, you might have a shot. And it always goes down like to education with like college and whatnot. It's like you shouldn't have to take out $100,000 in student loans and work 2 jobs to be able to afford your apartment and your books. Like, things have just gotten ridiculously, unneededly expensive. Like, there used to be a time period when one could work a part-time job and afford an apartment and pay for his school out of pocket without having to eat ramen every night. I don't think ramen existed. There was a time period, and now it's like you couldn't do that if your life depended on you unless you like had 100% scholarships paying off everything. It's just the land of equality and opportunity. Not so much. College has gone from an institution of education to for profit. They realized that. They realized how much money they could make off of it because the government was wanting to put out so much money in student loans that anybody and everybody could go for a degree and be in debt. That there was not really a prerequisition or need to do degrees that mattered, that would make money, that would advance humanity. And instead it's like, oh hey, you want to go to college? Cool. You want to go for this bullshit degree that it's not going to do anything? Like, you want a gender study degree. Okay. Does that gender study degree have anything to do with science? No. Just gender studies. We just learn about the genders. And you're $45,000 to $100,000 in debt. Thanks, Robin Drop. It's like, that's ridiculous. That's why I think universities should have a stake in the student loans, that they should be liable, and the government's not just going to dump it all out. That they should have some sort of liability that if this person is unable to pay back their debts, you lost that money. That way universities go back to pushing degrees that make money, if anything, that people can pay back. But it's gotten to the point where everything's so fucking expensive. Like, I wouldn't be surprised in the next 10 to 15 years there's another huge economic depression. You have so many people going to university and colleges, taking out so much student loans that it's equivalent to a mortgage, so that they won't be able to buy houses and won't be able to buy anything fancy or like keep service industries going, just because they're so worried about paying back their student loans that, housing bubble crashes. Tourism in certain areas, which certain places thrive off tourism, that's the only reason they exist, they crash because no new people are coming in. Specialties and like comfort stuff are not being bought as much, and they slowly decline to the point where you have like a triggering of so many things that everything just crashes. And then at that point, does the government come in and just go, all student loan debt is erased? Would they do that? Because if nobody's spending money on anything other than student loans, the economy is not growing. It's falling. Your mom wants you to join the military and you're scared, and you then don't. Your mom has no control over your life. Yeah, she may be able to kick you out of your house. But you have to realize, depending on what your age is, she will not be here on this planet longer than you will. Make your own decisions, live your own life. If she tries to push you into the military, get a job, leave the situation. It's your life. Don't let the pressures get to you. Student debt forgiveness by cutting military budget? No, they would literally just have to go student debt forgiveness, eat that or take that L just to get the economy back going. There's nothing they can do. You can't cut the budget. The U.S. is never going to cut military budget unless there's no other countries to fight, or if it's not the United States of America, it's the United States of the world. Like, that's not going to be a thing. The United States is always going to want to have a huge military and presence everywhere that they can't honestly afford.
Kill confirmed.
So yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if there's a recession in the next 10, 15 years, simply because of student loans and whatnot. I would recommend people go to trade schools. You can make a shit ton of money. Electrician, plumber, mason, specialize in HVAC. You specialize in HVAC and then go to the South during the summer, you will make a killing if you start up your own business. And from what I've heard, it's like, go work for a company in HVAC for X amount of years, 2 or 3, and then try to start up your own. And then, because if you always want to have a job, do things that are economic proof. People are always going to drink alcohol. People are always going to die. They're always going to need work done in their houses. Choose those things and you'll never have to worry about it not having a job a day in your life. All the interest groups won't let canceling debt happen. Well, that's the thing, Toast, they would not have a choice. Because these interest groups are putting in money that they're making off people buying their shit or their investments. If the stock market tanks, their investments tank. If nobody's buying their goods and services, they cannot afford to keep pushing their special interests. That's the thing. Like, literally, you would cut off the intake of money. So those who are the receivers would have to adjust, or they would never be receiving again. Like, it's simple. Like, they're not gonna have a choice. If there's no money coming in, they're fucked. Alright, that's what I wanted. I got my flat guns. That's all I wanted. That way when they start putting other stupid shit, I can take it down. If I had to go back to when I was 18, would I still go to college, or would I do something else? If I had to go back to when I was 18, I wouldn't have fucked up going. Like, I would still go to college, but if I could have a little bit of the knowledge I have now, I wouldn't have spent so long in college, and I would have grinded it to save a whole lot more money. I like tech, I like IT, and I like having backup plans, because you never know, I could have still done the YouTube thing and gotten to where I'm at now. I like not having a boss. I despise being told what to do quite heavily. Because I was originally going to do astrophysics in college until I was told I would be stuck in a lab or I would be a teacher. I don't want either of those things. So I switched my major just because of that. And I wasted 2 or 3 years before I did that. That's a lot of time and money. Yeah, I mean, if everyone has a degree, does anyone truly have a degree? Because then it's going to be like, at one point, most jobs required a high school education. Okay. Everybody has a high school education. How are you going to find the cream of the crop? Or start going to universities and colleges and getting degrees. Okay. Everybody's going to university and college now. How do you determine the cream of the crop? Okay. Well, instead of associates, we'll do bachelor degrees. Okay. Everyone's getting bachelor degrees. How do you determine? Well, masters, doctors, like it just keeps escalating.
Lost the lead. Kill confirmed.
I love how he was shooting and did not appear on the radar. Y'all caught that, right? The dude fired about 6 rounds right next to me and never appeared on the radar. If I woke up tomorrow and had 5 million subscribers, would I drop out of college? No, I would complete my degree. I'm literally in the last semester toast. I like having backup plans regardless, so even if I had 5 million subscribers and it was like worth a full-time job, I still might be the type of person to be taking like online courses just to like, even if it's only 1 course a semester and I only do like 3 classes a year, I would still do that just in the inevitability. Like, I don't like doing anything without having a backup plan. It's not the type of person I am. Like,
Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. Dropping A's on bomb.
What should happen in life for everyone? People learn how to do anything and everything the way you are never out of work. No plans to be a personal trainer for it. I know. Work is easy. Just be the guy every time they ask for volunteers. So you'll be the guy they depend on, and then you can charge them. Yeah. If you're a go-to person, well, figure out something you're good at, and then figure out how to make money off of it. Fill a niche. What variant is this? The Haymaker, I think.
We're losing the fight.
You really just fucking pull a grenade on me, you dickhead.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Recon airborne. Anti-aircraft bursts commenced. Targeting enemy aircraft.
Alright, well now I know that flat guns don't stop an artillery strike. Okay. No, we all gonna be fucked, but it's okay, you don't mind. Well, I mean, all my student loans are through the government anyway, so in the event they ever do that, like, not grade forgiveness, but debt forgiveness kind of shit, I should be in the clear. I should at least get some help. Like, I plan on grinding it out. I'm the one who signed up for it, but it's going to be interesting to see how the country goes forward when all the issues really start coming up.
Kill confirmed.
Fucking lucky ass headshots. I'm never gonna get over that. Whew. Well, if y'all are new to the stream or channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. What time is it? It's 1 a.m. Shit. Yeah, the problem is I didn't take things seriously, so all the scholarships I could have gotten I lost. Thoughts on colleges making you take bullshit classes that doesn't pertain to your major first that you took 2 Cal with a bunch of pre-meds? It's just them making more money off you. Like, there's a reason why we learn a lot of shit in high school, right? Why is it that I need to take another math? Like, for example, in my high school, I took statistics, I took pre-cal, I took all the algebras, I took trigonometry. But when I go into college, I had to retake statistics, and I took calculus. It's like, I can understand if it has to do with your major. So if you're a physics major, I can understand taking calculus and all those math classes. But if you're a physics major, I don't believe you need to be taking English classes. Like, it's one of those things that makes it feel like, well, they're just trying to make as much money off of you as can, and that there's a reason why they charge per class. Yes, they do have, like, a semester cap, so, like, for example, it's like 7,300 now a semester if you take 12 credit hours. Well, you can take up to 15, I think, so you can take, like, a free one, or maybe 2 free ones, quote, free. But I've always hated that, too. Because, like, the amount of money you paid could be at least half. Because, I mean, again, it feels like it's just things we've learned and had to go through is just invalidated as if just unneeded. I mean, there's some people in the South who make good money essentially being butchers when it comes to, like, deer. There's a lot of good money in anything. You just gotta be the, like, top tier in it. Yeah, I like this ST. I didn't ever want to use the serum too, even though I've had it, just because of the iron sights. Some people like them and they're nice and clear and huge, but for me, it was always way too fucking big. Way too fucking big. You failed English 2 twice, once in high school and again in college. Yeah, effed you up. Yeah. Like, I think it's part of the system to make money off you. Alrighty. I wonder if I completed this. And that puts me over 20,000, so the next time they release a new wave of weaponry, I'm golden. No supply drops. Thanks for having Jeremy Etchinson. Someone did ask me to go to the quartermaster and look at my collections to see what I've completed. A couple of them, though, I actually completed just to get my gun. Like, I completed the VSTG, I completed the Orso. But looking at this, I have 2 of these right here I could complete. How much would it cost? Okay, I'm gonna complete these. Because, like, I have one completed under winter, but it won't give me the item. Like, I have a whole collection completed, and it refuses to give it to me. So I might as well just knock this out. Is a journalism degree really worth it? I mean, do your research on news agencies, how they've gone from paper, failing. A lot of them have tried to shift to online, but they can't afford it because the margins are so slim. They're firing journalists, and there's a lot of, like, journalists blowing up online who are just simply on their own, and they make, like, a website, or like Philip DeFranco with YouTube, like, things of that nature. I am not unlocking all that shit. Maybe before this goes in 16 days, but I didn't actually put on my knife. Because I got a gold combat knife. Oh, I already have multiples of these. That's one I just earned. Got the normal combat. I don't know how you get that one. You got the Deliverance 2. You got the Salvation. But I got the Thunder, which is like a rusty gold knife. You can actually turn your character. Didn't realize that. If you use the right thumbstick, you can turn them. It looks stupid as hell, but you can. You missed the supply drop opening, so you're watching it right now. I was planning on ripping it and posting it as a video. Some people aren't going to want to watch this whole stream. I figured I'd put it up just as a video. So. But this is where I'm going to tap out, ladies and gents. I am incredibly tired. There might be 2 streams tomorrow, both being Fortnite and being some Call of Duty World War II. I'm going to see if I can... Maybe just a couple hours of Fortnite, if that's the case. But... if you, I'm 100th like, suck it. If you are new to the stream or channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We broke the sub goal for the night. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna top out and I'm gonna get some sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Till then, peace out.